Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Infatuasian podcast. We are super excited to bring you an update with Rolling Quartz. If you don't remember, Rolling Quartz is a 5-member, all-female rock band out of Seoul, South Korea. We first talked to them in April of 2023 before their first U.S. tour, and so it's been over a year. And since we've spoken, they've been to over a dozen countries, just touring and visiting and just bringing their music all over this world. So it's really, really cool. So we have a lot to catch up on. We have some new music and new albums that we'll share with you guys as well. But as usual, we're going to do this interview in Korean with some interpretation. I know not the ideal way to do a podcast, but I actually like hearing them in their own language, in their own voice. They can really express themselves. But for you guys, we have to do a little English. So I brought along our pal Jumi. Welcome back, Jumi.
Hey, Curtis.
and we've been talking for an hour. Actually, we just got off the call with Rolling Quartz. So what was different this time, Jumi, when we were talking with them? You seem nervous again this time.
Yes, I was equally as nervous talking to them, although it was my second time. But I think they seemed a little more comfortable. And also throughout the interview, I could see them opening up more and more. Every time Curtis would hit the mic, they would laugh. That was kind of funny.
I know. They were laughing at me, not with me. But we will not make this into a YouTube. I don't think we're going to make this into a YouTube because everyone would laugh. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, they're always fun. You could tell that they love each other. They love joking around. Mm-hmm. They love manager Han. You know, they have a really family feel to them, and that comes out more and more because I think we're going to mention this later, that they've been together for 5 years. They've been performing for 4 years together. So really fun talking with them again. So I hope everyone out there enjoys listening. Hopefully we'll post this up in a few other places. So Hardcore Diadem is the fandom. Hardcore Diadem can find this podcast and listen to their answers in Korean. So I think that'll be really cool. So everyone out there, thanks again for listening, and we'll be right back with Rolling Quartz. All right, so we're going to talk to Rolling Quartz a little bit about them. If you don't remember, they officially debuted in December of 2020 with their single Blaze. They released their EP Fighting in February of 2022, and they toured the US in 2023 and Europe in the beginning of 2024. They released more music this spring in 2024, including singles Fearless and Stand Up. And this past month, they dropped their newest EP, Victory. It is my pleasure to introduce Rolling Quartz! Hey guys, we are so excited to talk to you again. Let me introduce you guys one by one again, just so that my audience can remember. On drums, we have Young-an. On bass, we have Adam. One of the lead guitars is Irie, and the other lead guitar is Choi Hyun-jung. And last but not least is the Energizer herself, Jae-young. so good to see you. Guys remember Jumi?
네. 저희 엄마랑 이름 같으신 분.
Ah, 맞다. She said her mom's name is the same as my name. Do you remember that, Curtis?
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. I feel like we're old friends, but when I saw you in San Francisco, I got very nervous and scared again.
저희도 너무 반가웠어요.
No, they were excited to see you too.
Oh, it's hard because Jumi wasn't there. Jumi, I needed you to speak Korean.
I'm sad.
Yeah, but next time. All right. So on that note, let's just do a little catch up with each of you. Jaeyoung, a lot has happened this year. How have you felt this last year? Has it been exciting, tiring? What do you think?
네, 저희 아시다시피 유럽 투어를 다녀오고 중간중간에 앨범 준비도 하고 뮤비 촬영하고 또 해외도 나갔다 오고 국내 공연도 하고 단독 공연도 얼마 전에 잘 마무리를 해서 되게 바쁘고 되게 이룬 것도 많고 뿌듯한 한 해를 보내고 있습니다.
Well, they did a lot of things. So they went on their Europe tour earlier this year. They recorded their albums in between shot music videos. And yeah, they had a lot of performances worldwide, like both in and out of Korea. So yeah, she said she feels like they've achieved a lot of things and they're very proud.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that. And then speaking of travel, Young-un, you traveled all over the world. Do you have a favorite place that you visited?
최근에 헝가리를 다녀왔는데 저희가 보통 해외 공연은 다니면 스케줄 하느라 잘 못 봐요. 그 나라의 명소를 잘 못 가는데 이번 헝가리에는 스케줄도 하면서 구경을 할 수 있어가지고 되게 인상 깊고 좋았던 기억이 있습니다.
Yeah, so they recently went to Hungary, right? So usually when they're on their tour, they're busy with their concert practices and all, so they can't really sightsee. But this time when they went to Hungary, they could travel as well. So she really appreciated that time.
And then, Irie, you love food. I know you love food. What was the best thing you've eaten since I talked to you last time?
저는 미국에서 먹었던 꾸덕꾸덕한 맥앤치즈랑요. 필리핀에서 먹은 오징어 볶음 같은 음식이 제일 맛있었어요.
She said she liked the thick, gooey mac and cheese from the USA. And then from the Philippines, she tried this fried squish dish. And that was also really good too.
So, Adam, what is the best thing that you have seen in your travels? Like, I know you saw the Golden Gate Bridge, Niagara Falls. What was the best thing that you saw on the trip?
그 무대 위에서 보이는 다이아뎀의 그런 행복한 얼굴들이 제일 기억에 남아요.
She said above all, it's not all the other sightseeing, like places, touristy places, but the faces of their fans, the diadems, when they're up on stage.
Yeah, I'm sure that's cool. That's cool. And then Hyunjung, I know you know a little bit of English and Korean, but how many different languages were you able to say hello in on this last trip?
안녕하세요. Hello. 니하오. konnichiwa, hola, bonjour, guten tag, xin chào, buongiorno, hello, aloha, namaste, buenos dias. 이 정도입니다.
Oh,
wow.
That was pretty impressive. 13,
That
I
is
think.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's good. So you have traveled all over the world. Since we last talked, you've been to the United States, so Seattle, San Francisco, LA, Chicago, New York, Dallas, and Toronto. But then you also went to Europe, so London, Amsterdam, Cologne, Paris, Lyon, Barcelona, Munich, Milan, Helsinki, and the Philippines, and just recently Minnesota and Hungary. Are there any cities that you really want to go back to?
어디가 제일 좋아요? 저는 캐나다.
나도.
캐나다
Yeah?
제일 좋아요.
Canada.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, Toronto.
왜? 아니요?
아니 좋았었어. 나도 음식이 맛있어서 한식 되게 많이 주셔가지고
저는 풍경이 너무 예뻐서 살고 싶을 정도로 좋았어요.
맞아.
Yeah. They said the Korean food in Canada was really good. And the scenery. Yeah, the scenery in Canada. The
Yeah.
views. Yeah, I agree.
Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
샌프란시스코.
Yeah.
저번엔 그럴 수 있어.
No, Iris says SF.
They were only there for like 2 days. Though,
2
so it was
days.
really fast.
Mhm.
So next time, tell manager Han that you got to do 5 days in San Francisco. Okay, so Young-un, you just had a birthday. Happy birthday to you. What was one moment on the tour that you will never forget?
저는 이제 투어 할 때 해외 팬들이 처음 보는 거라 되게 실감이 안 나면서도 감동적인데 저희 노래를 같이 떼창해 주시는 모습을 보고 진짜 드럼 치면서 몇 번씩 막 울컥하면서 뭐 눈물을 진짜 계속 참으면서 공연을 진짜 매번 그랬어요. 그래서 그게 너무 기억에 남고 너무 감동적인 순간입니다.
She said what was most impressionable was just seeing their foreign fans for the first time. Yeah, she said she couldn't believe if it was real or not. So it was very touching. And as she was on drums, she could hear all the fans like following along, singing along their songs. And yeah, that made her very emotional. So she had to hold back her tears.
Yeah. It's fun too. When I went to the concert, there were like little kids. They're like kids at 10 years old, 11 years old. And then samchuns. Like, there's like full range of ages. Yeah.
삼촌. Yeah, Curtis is a samchun, right?
Samchuns.
Lots of uncles, but also little kids.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Irie, besides performing, was there anything that surprised you on this tour?
팬들이 서로 각자 다들 아는 사이인 것 마냥 뭐 대화하고 얘기하고 막
실제로 친해져.
친구가 알고 보니까 그날 처음 만난 사이인데 팬들이 그날 친구가 돼서 이제 같이 다녀요. 네, 전 세계적으로 또 친구가 되더라고요.
다른 나라 공연에 같이 오고.
연락하고 같이 있다고 막 사진 보내주고.
오, 그럼 똑같은 분을 여러 번 본 적도 있는 거예요?
네, 엄청 많아요.
신기하다.
세계 곳곳에서.
오. She said it was cool to see their fans become like close friends. And she initially thought like, oh, do they like know each other already? But yeah, they had like just met on the concert. And some of the fans they would see again in their other concerts because they became friends at this one concert and then they go to like this other concert together. Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. And then, Hyunjung, when you go from one city to another city, do you notice a lot of difference between, New York City and London and Paris? Is there a big difference from city to city?
네, 그 도시마다 도시 풍경이나 건물들의 모습에서 좀 차이를 많이 느꼈던 것 같고요. 또 음식이나 날씨에서도 다름을 느꼈었어요. 그리고 또 이제 팬분들의 모습에서 다름을 느꼈던 게 그러니까 정확히 말로는 표현을 못하겠는데 팬분들의 에너지나 팬분들의 응원법 같은 게 많이들 달라가지고 더 재미있었어요.
Yeah, she said the scenery was different. So a lot of like most things were different, like scenery, the buildings, the food, the weather, and also how their fans interacted. That was also very different too, like their energy levels or how they would like follow along their songs like in their concerts. Yeah, everything was like different.
Huh. And then Adam, I noticed at the end of the concert, you end up on your back lying down. Is that because you are tired physically or are you just trying to soak in the sound?
That's right!
She's okay. I guess they're all saying it's her way of feeling the feelings. Yeah, not because she's tired.
Yeah, no, I could see that. You could feel the bass. Yeah. And then Jaeyoung, you do most interacting with the crowd. What's your favorite part of the concert for you?
일단 제가 하라는 거를 다 바로바로 따라해 주시니까 되게 왕이 된 것 같고 재미있는데 그래도 최고를 뽑자면 이제 대부분 마지막 곡으로 하는 심장의 노래에서 이제 떼창을 같이 연습하고 곡을 시작하는 막곡이 있는데 그 부분들을 시킬 때 좀 재밌는 것 같아요. 한 번에 바로 대부분 따라해 주시긴 하는데 가끔 약간 좀 틀리는 부분들이 그 소리를 있어. 그래가지고 박자를 약간 이렇게 다르게 하신다거나. 근데 그런 거 들으면 그냥 완전 웃음 나고 좀 귀엽고 그냥 재밌어요. 그 부분.
So she said it's fun because the fans like do whatever she tells her to do. So she feels like a king, you know? There's like power.
Yeah.
And also for their last song, they usually do 심장의 노래. So I think it's Sing Your Heart Out, the English title. And it's just she said it's just cute to see the fans trying to follow along. Sometimes they say the wrong things, pronounce things wrong. The beat is a little off, but it's all really cute and heartwarming.
Yeah, that is cool. And so, I know that you got to do some concerts at some very legendary venues, like in San Francisco, bottom of the hill. You know, Green Day has performed there, Blink-182, and I know you're a big fan of Oasis. So what is it like to perform on stages that, you know, Oasis has performed on?
진짜 너무너무 설렜었고, 그들은 저를 모르겠지만은 괜히 저는 그들이랑 조금 더 친해진 것 같은 느낌이라고 해야 되나요?
그쵸. 공통사가 생겼어.
바로힐에서 맥앤치즈 먹어봤어? 이런 거.
Yeah, no, she said it was definitely like a big highlight moment. And she also said that, you know, they don't know her, but she knows them, and she felt this kind of connection or like familiarity. And she also says, yeah, have you tried mac and cheese at bottom of the hill like I have?
No, not yet. Is it really good?
네. 진짜 맛있었어요.
And then this one can be for all of you. Like when, like you've been on Instagram or other places where you know your fans by their username or like their nickname. But is it fun to meet them in person when they say, "Hey, I'm Elliot," or "I'm Brickerback," or they tell you their username? Is it fun to meet them in person?
연예인 보는 기분.
잘 알고 계시는데요.
너무 신기하고 진짜 놀라워요. 그리고 이 아이디를 가진 분이 막 어떤 댓글들을 썼는지 기억이 나는데 이런 모습이셨구나. 이런 것도 신기하고.
They said
그 팬사인회 때
네.
그 이름 물어볼 때 이제 저희는 닉네임이랑 이름도 아는 경우가 많거든요. 그래서 이 사람이 그 사람이에요 막 이러면서 그 사진으로 저희가 보고 아는 분도 계시고 처음 얼굴을 알게 되는 분들도 계셔서 막 너무 신기해요.
So one of the first things they said is that it feels like they're meeting a celebrity when they see their fans, when they recognize their fans. And yeah, so they definitely do recognize their fans' usernames, and sometimes they know their names too. Some fans, they know their faces because, you can see it on their Instagram. So it's cool to like see that face like in real life, like match faces. And some of them are new faces, but just to put a face with that username or name they know is just a surreal experience for them.
Yeah. Now, you've had to use a lot of English. Is your English getting better?
We still need more time. Not yet.
Well, that was really good.
Yeah, see? You can practice with us anytime you want to. We'll talk to you. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to take a little break from the questions to do a game. See. So Jumi, you can explain the rules of the game. So I'm going to pick one of you, And then the other 4 have to answer the question. So it'll be something like, it's kind of like, how well do you know each other? Okay, everyone understand?
네.
Okay, we'll start with Jayoung then. So Jayoung, and then when you know, you can raise your hand, or you could say, Adam or whatever. Okay, so Jayoung, what is Jayoung's favorite drink?
양.
Okay, Young은.
그래? 갑자기 너무 많은 게 떠오르네.
아우, 그럴 수 있어.
근데 무조건 하나는 확실한 거. 오렌지 주스.
Orange juice. Oh,
Orange juice.
yeah.
Jayoung, is that right?
또 있어요.
다 말해봐. 일단
Oh,
말해봐.
okay. Jayoung wants everyone to go ahead and answer first. And Youngin
Oh.
said she can think of so many answers, but one of them for sure is orange juice.
Okay, orange juice. 현장?
코레타. 코리아. 한국 음료수예요. 이온 음료.
There's a Korean like soda kind of drink.
Okay.
이름
okay.
다시 한번
네.
말씀해 주실 수 있어요?
토레타.
토레타. Oh.
Yes.
Jumi does.
Everything right.
It's called Toreta.
Right.
I haven't. Oh, okay. I think I've seen it before. Okay.
Okay. All right. Irie, what do you think?
매실. 매실 주스라고 해야 되나? 매실
초록매실. 초록매실.
매실 is like it's like Asian plum. Yeah, like it's like
Okay.
small Asian plum. Yeah.
All right. Adam?
그 17차. 그
잘안 들려서 그런데 다시 한번 말씀해 주세요.
So
Oh,
tea.
just tea.
Tea.
Oh.
Cha. Yeah. Okay. All right. Jayoung, who got it right?
다 맞아요. 4가지 다 좋아합니다.
She said they're all right.
Okay. All right. Everyone gets 1 point. All right. Let's do Hyunjang. We'll do you next. Where did you meet Hyunjang?
여기요.
아이린.
Irie. Okay.
Here.
At the studio?
네.
Okay.
우리는
그 카페.
카페 미팅했어요.
Oh, they had a meeting.
진짜.
They met at
The
a
audition. Yeah.
coffee shop in Hongdae.
어디
Ah,
nervous.
They're very nervous.
that was funny.
여기서 만났을 때도 오디션.
Oh.
인생의 오디션을.
That's funny. So I guess everyone is right then. Everyone is right.
Everyone 1 point.
Everyone 1 point.
Okay. All right. Let's do Autumn. What is Autumn's MBTI?
했어.
Irie, okay, what do you think?
INTP.
INTP?
맞나요? Yes.
Wait.
Right.
Oh, I'm INTJ.
Oh.
Almost the same.
Almost the same.
Okay. All right. See, they know each other too well. They're two good friends.
Yeah.
There's no mystery here. All right. We'll do Irie. What is Irie afraid of? What is something Irie is afraid of?
무서워하시는 게 있나요?
아름,
Okay, Adam.
대화가 안 되는 사람을 안
Adam said Irie doesn't like people that doesn't know how to communicate.
Okay. Youngun, what do you think Irie's afraid of?
두려워하는 것.
그냥 그 언니가 평소에 무서워하는 건 못 봤는데 내가 사람이 무서워요, 귀신이 무서워요라고 물어보면 언니가 귀신보다는 사람이 무섭다고 했어요.
Young said she hadn't seen her scared really, but when she asked her, "Are you afraid of ghosts or people?" she said people are scarier.
Okay. Hyunjang, what do you think Irie is afraid of?
없습니다.
너무 어렵다 이번 거.
문제가 너무
아마 언니도 잘 모를 거예요.
언니가 별로 무서워하는 걸 못 봐가지고.
Yeah, she said there's nothing.
단 거 무서워하지. 단 거.
단 거요?
딴 거를 좋아하고 단 거를 안 좋아해.
Well, they all said they haven't really seen her scared of anything at all, but they jokingly said she's afraid of sweets. Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Okay. So truly fearless, yeah.
Yeah, fearless.
Okay, Youngun, last one.
예.
What is Youngun's favorite song to perform?
어머머머. 알지? 나 인터뷰 때 항상 말했다.
Okay, who wants to go first?
인터뷰 때 항상 말했는데. 어떻게 모르는 안 돼.
Youngin said they all better get it right because she's mentioned it in previous interviews.
Oh, okay.
있잖아.
Hyunjung, what do you think?
뭔 소리야? 난 그런 걸 언급한 적이 없어.
모르겠습니다.
맞아.
여운이 하나요.
Everyone knows it's holler?
예.
Okay. That's right. Okay. Yeah,
right.
you guys do know each other really well. I think we are going on 5 years of formation, right? The 5 years since you guys have formed. So that's a long time to be with each other. So that's good. Okay, let's talk some more music. Speaking of Fearless is one of your biggest hits. Over 3 million views on YouTube in less than a year. So yeah, that's super good. The video is really amazing. Youngun, what was it like to shoot that video? Did you shoot the video in 1 day or 2 days or indoors? You had rain on you? Like,
네. 아니, 그날이 더운 여름이었어요. 그래서 낮에는 야외에서 더워서 땀으로 옷이 막 다 젖고, 그래서 그때는 빨리 가서 시원한 물 맞고 싶다. 너무 더워서 그랬는데 이제 밤에 물 맞는 촬영을 하고 너무 추워가지고 막 약간 후회를 했었는데 엄청 새로운 경험이었어요.
She said it was filmed on a very hot summer day, so she was sweating all over during the day. But at night, she did like the water scene, and that made her like freeze. Like it was really, really cold.
that's rough. Is all 1 day?
네, one day.
Oh, wow. Let's see, Hyunjung and Anam, you did stand-up also is a different sound for you. I heard it's based on a little bit more of Korean culture. What was it like for you to do a song with a little bit of Korean culture and the rock music mixed together?
네, 그 스탠드업 뮤직비디오는 셔플 리듬과 국거리 장단을 모티브로 한국 전통 봉산 탈춤을 모던 댄스로 표현했고요. 사자춤과 밴드 음악의 크로스오버를 시도했습니다. 네, 그 노래와 영상의 한국 문화를 접목시키는 것은 제가 좀 어릴 때부터 꼭 해보고 싶은 일 중에 하나였는데 이번에 스탠드업으로 실현하게 되어서 기뻤고요. 저는 개인적으로 어릴 때 국악을 조금 배웠었는데 지금 하는 음악과 어우러져서 더 색다른 느낌으로 다가왔던 것 같아요. 그리고 사자탈도 되게 아름답고 인상적이었고 탈춤을 요즘 스타일의 춤으로 표현한 것도 되게 멋졌습니다.
혹시 국악은 어떤 거 하셨나요?
사물놀이를 배우다가 나중에는 이제 수장이 되어서 꽹과리로 지휘 같은 그런 것도 하고 가야금도 꽤 오랜 시간 배웠어요.
She said this project is like a shuffle rhythm mixed with like traditional Korean sounds. It involves like lion dancing, like like the mask and everything. So that combined with rock, that was really cool. And one of her dreams since she was a kid was combining elements of Korean traditional music with like different sounds. So that was kind of like her dream come true. And yeah, she personally has experience with Korean traditional music. So she's played like different instruments as a kid. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's very cool.
It's not like you tell what you see. How beautiful you are. It's your turn. You deserve it to be. Always gonna be with you. Drop the beat and the beat. Feel like something sounds like heartbeat. Hit the beat and the beat. 그게 소리 질러봐. Don't be shy. It's time to fly. Yeah. Feel so fine.
And then Jaeyoung, one of my favorite projects this year is you did the cover of Sanulim's Reminiscence, which I think really gets to show your vocal power on that song. What was it like performing that song in front of Kim Chang-hoon himself?
저희 뮤직비디오 촬영할 때 이제 출연하러 오시면서 저희한테 진짜 극찬을 너무 많이 해주셨는데 칭찬을 이렇게 한번 해주셔서 저희가 아니에요 이러고 있으면 더한 칭찬해주시고 그것들 아니에요 이러면 더 막 이렇게 계속 겹겹이 계속 좋은 말들을 너무 많이 해주셔가지고 저희가 몸둘 바를 몰랐던 기억이 있습니다.
Yeah, so he was there for like the music video shooting and he would compliment them a lot. And you know, the Asian way of responding to compliments, you have to say no, like, be humble. And so whenever they would do that, he would compliment them even more. And it would be like, oh, no, even more denial. So yeah, it was so sweet. It was sweet.
Yeah, for sure.
마치 얼어버린 사람처럼 나는 올라서 있던 거지 달빛이 숨어 흐느끼고 있네 떠나버린 그 사람 생각나네 돌아서 그 사람
And then, I've been talking to people online about a question they want me to ask you guys. Mm-hmm. And one question that came up is they wanted to know, they noticed that you've changed guitar a few times. How did you settle on the guitar that you use now? What is it about it that you like?
예전에 쓰던 기타가 되게 말하길 자기는 이 장르랑은 좀 안 어울리는 것 같다고 밴드를 떠나겠다고 하길래
보내줬어요.
네, 심각한 고민 끝에 보내주게 되었습니다.
She said the guitar spoke to her and told her, I don't fit this genre, so I need to leave the band. And so after much thought, she sent her off.
But Hyunjung, how did you pick your guitar?
전에 쓰던 기타도 물론 대단하고 훌륭했지만 팬더 기타의 특성상 팬더가 기타의 브랜드 이름이에요. 네, 그 특성상 지금 하는 락 음악에는 조금 더 무겁고 강력한 톤의 기타가 필요하다고 생각이 되어가지고 아버지의 지원을 받아서 좀 고가의 새 기타를 장만했습니다.
Yeah. She said the guitar she used before was, of course, amazing in so many different ways. But I think her new guitar's brand is Fender guitar, and she received her dad's support, financial support to afford this, and she's very satisfied.
Nice. All right, we got one more game. We'll play a little game. So I'm going to say something. If it's true, you do O. If it's false, you do an X. Okay? All right, Jumi, you ready? Okay, so during a live show, I have briefly forgotten what song we are performing until it starts.
완전.
Wow, 4 out of
아니 큐시트를 바닥에 붙여놓는데 이게 공연이 겹치다 보면 그 셋리스트를 하나하나 다 외우기가 너무 어려워요. 그 단독 공연 같은 경우는 20곡을 얘기해.
No.
Only RM.
Only RM.
나도 많고 외울 것도 많아 이 베이시스트야. 그래가지고 저희가 셋리스트가 꼭 필요하고요. 그래서 노래하다가 잠깐 이렇게 보고 잠깐 이렇게 보고 언니 잘 보는 것도 프로의 실력이에요. 이렇게 몰래 보는 것도.
Oh man.
Yeah, so she says there is a cue sheet, but then when there's so many different concerts going on, it's hard to remember like all the set lists, like obviously. But yeah, Adam somehow never forgets like the next song. But Chaeyoung was saying like being able to peek at the lyrics or like the next song is part of being a professional.
Yeah, you got to go with it. Yeah. Okay, next question is true or false? I have gotten homesick for Korea while traveling. Oh. Okay, all no except for Young-un is the only one who sometimes a little home. But you guys, the rest of you like to be in America or Europe? You like it?
저는 한국이 그립기도 하는데 집이 그리워서 집에서 가고 싶어가지고 그래서 생각이 났어요. 한국이 그리운데 집 홈이 그리워가지고
미국에 집을 하나 사자.
집에 안마의자가 있어가지고.
She says more than missing Korea, she misses her home. So she's a homebody. And Chaeyoung joked that she should get a home in America if she misses home that much.
All right. True or false? After online concert, you will go and read all the comments that people put during the online concert.
All the comments?
A lot of them, not all. Yeah, many of them.
공연 후에요? 아니면 온라인 공연 도중에?
온라인 콘서트 후에.
후회요.
완전.
Oh, you all do? Nice. And this podcast will come out later, but Jumi on Sunday, Korea time, there's an online concert on YouTube.
On Sunday, Korea time? Okay.
Yeah, 7:14.
I might tune in.
Yeah, you should.
7:14.
Everyone else, this will come out after the concert, but Jumi and me, we can watch it.
Yeah, we can watch it, the online concert.
And so, Jumi, you can leave a comment. They will read the comment.
Oh, yeah.
All right. True or false? I like American and European food better than Korean food. In between.
Triangle.
Yeah. I could see that. It's so different. Yeah, different. All right.
다시 한번.
저는 미국 음식, 유럽 음식, 한국 음식 다 좋아해요.
I really likes everything.
Yeah. It's funny. Is it funny to eat Korean food in Los Angeles or eat Korean food in New York or Toronto?
이 집은 김치 맛집이네 싶은 데도 있고, 여기는 소스가 좋다 하는 데도 있고, 옛날 맛 나는 집도 있고 그래요.
그 가끔 한국보다 맛있는 데도 있어요.
She said, the different Korean places they visit, they all have their specialties. Some places their kimchi's good, their sauce is good. Some places are better than Korea, they said.
Oh, wow. Wow.
A proud Korean American.
All right. All right, I have a few more questions. Jaeyoung, in last fall you did something really cool. You were on King of the Masked Singer. You were the toy soldier. What was that experience like? Was that fun?
방송 경험이 이제 많지가 않다 보니까 제가 원래 긴장을 하는 성격이 전혀 아닌데 그 방송은 좀 긴장이 되더라고요. 근데 거기서 이제 저만 무대에 있고 다 그 패널분들이랑 객석에 계신 분들 다 저만 보고 제 얘기만 해주시니까 그거 재밌더라고요. 너무 좋던데요?
가면 쓰시니까 좀 덜 떨렸나요?
아니요, 저는 막 빨리 벗고 노래를 하고 싶었어요. 오히려 더 불편해.
She said she doesn't have a lot of experience like being on TV, so she's usually not the type to get nervous, but she was kind of nervous, because everyone is like looking just only at her.
Yeah.
And I asked her if it made her feel less nervous to have a mask on, but she said she just wanted to take it off and perform.
Yeah. That's true. All right, and you guys have a new album called Victory. This has been several years in the making. What can you tell us about the process of making the album Victory?
제가 일단 좀 뭐라고 해야 되지? 따라 부르기 쉽고 너무 노래가 어렵지 않은 곡을 만들고 싶어서 만들어 본 곡이었는데
빅토리가?
멜로디가 이게 없잖아. 왜? 어려워?
얘기해.
그랬는데 생각보다 잘 나와가지고 그리고 멤버들이 너무 손맛 재현도 잘 해주고 멋있는 아이디어도 많이 넣어줘가지고 곡이 제가 혼자 만든 것보다 훨씬 잘 나와서 좋은 것 같습니다.
Chaeyoung says they try to make it like a good sing-along song, so songs that are like easier to sing along. And yeah, so they all like kind of contributed in different ways, making the melody and like, cool like motions and stuff. So she said it was much better than working on the entire song like alone.
Nice.
Take out the gas and just no stop. Over the line, let's spread it up now. 3, 2, 1. Down, down, down. Hit it and go up. Are you ready now? It's time to get up. Hit it and go up.
And then, Irie, I heard a story. I was talking to manager Han, and he said a cool story was that he met you in high school, and you signed with his company, but that company went out of business, and everyone left, and he told you that you should leave too, but you told him that you wanted to stay with him. What made you want to stay with manager Han at that time?
일단 저가 많이 힘들었을 때 많이 좀 상담이나 이런 도움을 많이 주셨었고 음악적으로나 인생을 살아가는 방법에 대해서도 많이 알려주신 분들이었었어요. 그리고 그분들이 저의 가능성을 보고 계약을 해주신 것처럼 저도 그분들이 다시 일어설 수 있다는 가능성을 보여왔기 때문에 남는데 망설이지 않았었던 것 같아요. 그리고 그 이후에도 계속 그분들은 대가 없이 정말 많은 것을 알려주셨었고 제가 그냥 한 거는 나가서 밝게 인사하는 것뿐이었다고 생각이 들어요.
She said, Manager Han and the team like have seen her in her lows and really helped her, gave her so much support to grow, for her to grow not only as a musician but also as a person. And she also mentioned that since they saw her possibility, she also wanted to see their possibility, that they will be able to stand back up again. So it wasn't really a difficult decision to make. There was not really much hesitation. And they really taught her so many valuable things. And she feels like all she did was just, stay bright and, keep going. So she's really thankful for the experience.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, question. Who do you think is older, me or manager Han?
매니저 한!
아니야.
솔직하게.
I'm older. I'm young. Yeah. So it's CEO Han, and then Curtis Samchun, and then manager Han.
왜지?
대표님이랑 동갑이신 건가?
생일이 그 사이에 완전.
Yeah, I'm 1971.
와.
Yeah.
They said you
Hey.
look young.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Maggie. It's the Zoom. Zoom has a filter. Zoom
Zoom
has
filter.
a filter.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, you're going to start the new stand-up tour in September. You're going to go to Australia, Melbourne and Sydney, and then back to Europe in January and February 2025. What are you looking forward to on this new tour?
호주에서 동물들을 볼 수 있을지가 기대돼요. 호주에 유명한 동물들이 많으니까.
코알라.
A koala? Yeah.
Koalas and
Yeah. Yeah, kangaroos and koalas.
yeah, she said she's excited to see all the well-known animals of Australia.
Yeah. I wish I could go. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. All right. So you guys have been together for 5 years. In August will be your 5-year of your formation as a group. So you've been through pandemic and tours and 2 albums. What would you tell yourself in 2020 or 2019? What would you tell yourself to look forward to in the next couple of years?
Irene.
블레이즈 찍을 때 옷 따뜻하게 입고 찍으라고 말해주고 싶어요.
왜 그때 이후로 뼈에 바람이 들었어?
그 추우면 그때 생각밖에 안 떠올라.
야, 근데 그걸로 우린 강해졌어.
그래?
그래, 우리 강해졌다고. 괜찮아.
She said she wants to tell herself to dress up warmer, dress up warmer when she's shooting music videos.
Yeah. Congratulations on all that you're doing. Are you looking forward to any new things in the next year? Any hints you can give us about what's coming up?
휴가?
아니.
Irene said vacation.
아니, 다른 투어도 지금 얘기 중에 있기 때문에 좀만 기다려주시면 저희가 만나러 갈 수도.
삼촌 만나러
갈 수도.
Oh.
삼촌.
Okay. So they said they're still discussing a few possible future tours. So maybe they'll meet Curtis Hamchon in SF
Okay.
again. Oh, who knows?
Maybe. Oh man. All right. So thank you so much for speaking with us today. It's always fun to see you guys. Oh, thank you to manager Han and Rolling Star Entertainment for helping us out again. And thank you, Jumi, for doing the interpretation again.
My pleasure.
Everyone out there, go buy the Victory EP, which is available wherever you get music. If you are in Sydney or Melbourne, Australia, go buy a ticket to the concerts on September 6th and September 8th. You can follow Rolling Quartz at Instagram at rolling_quartz, or go check out their YouTube. There's so much good stuff. Thank you again for talking to us.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thanks to all of you for listening to this episode. You can hear more of our episodes on Asian culture and content wherever you get your podcasts. You can reach us 24 hours a day via email at infatuasianpodcast@gmail.com or over at social media at Infatuasian Podcast. So that just about does it for this episode. On behalf of Rolling Quartz, Jumi, and myself, we hope that you're all happy, healthy, and safe out there. Talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.